What if the corner had $1,000 hidden in it? Trust me, I do not have $1,000 to hide. There ain't a single dollar in there, I promise. Might be a couple cents. I might have a quarter in there somewhere if I'm lucky. You wouldn't hide it? No, it would immediately... Actually, if I had $1,000, what would I even do with it? Like if I was just like, you have to spend this $1,000, what do you do? Pay for rent? Yeah, pay for most of my rent, I guess, for a month. It wouldn't even be all of my rent. It'd just be most of my rent. Pay someone to spend it for me. I tried saying ants or bees can be late for work. More for eusocial, like hive animals' lives is just their existence. Makes one ponder what the definition of work is. The only way a eusocial animal can be punished for being late to work is if they got intoxicated somehow. I feel like work is like a purely human social construct, right? Like, work is just what we call a thing that we, like, have to do. Usually based on what we ourselves put forward or what someone else does. But, like, it's just doing stuff. Work is just doing things. And then usually you get paid for it. So I feel like maybe work is the friends we make along the way. Oh my god, look at this fucking shark. Oh my god. The Major General? I am the very model of a modern Major General. I have information, something, and a mineral. I know the kind of friends I'm a Major General. He's so cute. He's so cute. I love him. What the fuck? Where do I get one? I love your son, Astaroth. Oh, what's this? Ah! There's so much ocean life. The world is beautiful. The world is beautiful. Ah, he's so cute. What the fuck? What little babies do I have? I have a couple of cute minions. Where's my minion guide? Where's my log? Actually, don't even remember. Minion guide. There we go. What do I got? Who do I got? I do like a good Goobu. Oh, I did just unlock this guy. The Great Serpent of Ron-Ka. This little guy. There he is. He's beautiful. He's just a fat fucking worm. Oh, he hops? Wait, he hops instead of so... Sorry, what the fuck? I wasn't expecting him to have that movement animation. I've got a salt and pepper seal. Where is he? Oh, he's behind me. Oh, that's cute. Oh, that's very cute. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, that's a cute one, too. Oh, my goodness. Wow. Oh, wow! Wow! Amazing. Amazing. That's awesome. What a guy. What a fucking guy. Oh, I can get a little Husher font. He's so small. Smaller than me, which is rare, because I'm very small. No! I forgot about this guy. It's the worst. Kill me. Kill me. Put me down like the dog I am. Kill me. Yeah, it's from Yokai Watch. Does Yokai Watch, like, I know it was a show. Do they still, like, do things? I always forget his name. His name is, Manjamut. A man-faced poodle who enjoys scaring people. Frightened by a poodle with a man... So, like, scaring people who would be scared by a poodle with a man's face. Good to know. Good to know. Oh yeah, I've also got this little Warrior of Light summon. I think this is really cute too. Look, it's a little Final Fantasy 1 sprite. Minion of Light. Oh, that's cute. Ah! Sorry, I've been away from I've been away from Final Fantasy for a while, so this is kind of me coming back to it. I cannot help that when a seal is on screen, I feel it is me. You just feel one with the seals. You and the seals are one kin. One mind, one love. Seal. I'm gonna summon... Oh my god, I forgot I got Fat Cat! I got fucking Fat Cat! Yeah! Fat cat, fat cat, fat cat, fat cat, fat cat. He's a cat. And he's fat. Exactly. Exactly. He's so good. He's so good. Oh my gosh. All right. I'm gonna go do main scenario stuff. Because I really need to get forward in the story. But I'm gonna make some coffee real fast because, well, I mean, the coffee's already made. I'm gonna pour it into this cup and then I'm gonna click the 1 minute and 30 seconds on the microwave and then it'll get hotter and then I'll be able to drink it because it'll be so nice and toast. Thank you. I know it's very impressive. I've always prided myself on my ability to make coffee. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Go check on Old Ben. Sure. I can do that. It's right over here. Go see how Old Ben's doing. Ah, good lord! What have you done? Hello, Gatorade. How do I get up there? Is that the crystalline meme? Yes, it is. Let's go see how Cassius and Old Ben
I must
doing.
test how this sounds. A wah 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 wah.
Not what I was expecting. A wah 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 wah. Oh yes, I forgot I'm in a different area, so I can't see Old Ben. Poor Old Ben. That being said, I can view my adventure report. And I can send you to a new adventure. Woodland exploration. Why not? Have fun. A wah 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 wah. I love you, Old Ben! Starfishes love you, catfishes love you. Starfish, I love you! In the ocean blue. That's an old one. That's an oldie but a goodie. I'm actually not gonna reassign her because I forgot that she, I think level 20, whatever she is, 27, is the level of my actual mining, which you can't go over that tag. All right, I need to go to the pendants. Catfishes love you, blowfishes love you. Starfishes, I love you! In the ocean blue. I'm level 80 in all of my gathering classes. That's crazy. But also very cool. Yep, yep, yep. Up! Fried catfish sounds delicious. I'd fuck up some fried catfish. Are you kidding me? I've never actually had fried fish, I don't think. Hold on. I gotta get my coffee. Dude, I've been doing good this week. I haven't had any alcohol. I haven't had any soda. I haven't put any sugar into my coffee. I'm on that consume less things that are not good for you bender. What's the opposite of a bender? It's nice because when I don't like the thing with me is that if I buy it and it's in the house, I have a really hard time not consuming the things in my home. But if I don't buy the things that I would like to consume at all times, then I don't really have the want to do so. Like if I don't have Moxie in the house, I don't want to drink Moxie because it's not in the house, so I already know that I can't really access it. But as soon as it's in the house, it's like, ooh, a Moxie would just go, oh, that would be real good right now, a little Moxie. So I've been trying to force myself to not buy them as often, and that's been working out pretty well for me. Ugh. I have a bad habit of not doing the quests for the non-combat classes. I know I've done fishing up to level 60, but I don't think I've done any of the others. God damn. Ugh. Moxie? It's a main drink. Moxie is a main soda. It's kind of like a mix between like Coca-Cola and Dr. Pepper, I guess. It's very, very like New England coded. We have a festival. We have a Moxie festival once a year. Quote unquote drink, I'll kill you. I'll kill you, bucket ribs boy. You know what? You're gonna talk to me like that? You're gonna talk to me like that, Brock? Next time I come to your house, if I find any expired candy just like sitting around in an opened bag, I'm going to light you on fire. How about that? How about that? Can you drink a bucket of ribs? I could try. Not my expired candy. Well, I'll go to Brock's house and pick up a piece of chocolate and it'll have expired in 1942. He's like, no, it's still good. I swear to God. It's good. It's good. Can chocolate be expired? Yes, of course. When they came for the expired candy, I said nothing. Grandmama's best. Good. You drink the imp from Hell of a Boss? No, I would not. He's not my type. Too much of a bitch. Mistress Caligari, will you be venturing forth today? Yeah. Do be sure to take care if so, though they say the star shower was harmless, no one can ever be too careful. But I concede it is not for me to tell the warrior of darkness how to look after herself. Old habits, you understand.
Yeah.
Caligari, how very opportune. I don't know who that is. Oh, it's the librarian. Sup. Greetings, my friend. Do you perchance have a moment to spare?
Yeah.
Chocolate. I remember chocolate. Wonderful. I wanted to thank you, you see, for revealing to us the truth of the Warriors of Light. After all these years, your tale set the record straight. Finally, the people see them as the great heroes that they were. Or the hero he is, in the case of Ardbert. You too were surprised to see him, I think. Well, yeah, because he's fucking dead. At the time, I was not certain what to make of it all, but I could see the effect his words had on those around me. And then the stars rained down from the sky, and well, you know the rest. For those who don't know, Ardbert, this guy right here, is a guy that has been long dead. As far as I know, he dies before the story even begins. He's from another world, and his body is being puppeted around by a freak. It is not actually Ardbert. I know this because me and Ardbert's ghost are pretty tight. Me and Ardbert's ghost, you know, we're kind of close like that. And that ain't my home dog. That ain't my home Skrillet. That's some freak. And I don't know what his plans are, but he's getting everybody all riled up in a tizzy. When the commotion died down, you were nowhere to be seen. But I was determined to express my gratitude, so here I am. Thank you, Caligari, for giving voice to the truth and restoring the Warriors of Light to their rightful place in history. Should you, perhaps, wish to have your account of these matters committed to writing, I would be more than willing to serve as your scribe. Indeed, if there is anything I can do to help, anything at all, you need only to say the word. He's got like dead eyes. Oh, that's so creepy. Ugh. I did not. Hold on. I will do that after this cutscene. You're so right to call me out on this. Yeah, what's the situation in the city like right now? How are folks doing? God, I'm so fucking cute. I love my character so much. She's so cute. The situation in the city? Do you mean the people awakening as warriors of light? Well, while questions remain about the circumstances surrounding Ardbert's return, history tells us that what took place may not be entirely unprecedented. But to understand that requires an understanding of warriors of light in a broader Varandic context. If it pleases you, I should be glad to provide an overview. I flatter myself that it may grant you a better grasp of what is now occurring, not only in the Crystarium, but the world at large. Excellent. I shall return to the cabinet at once and look up the relevant texts. Pray join me at your earliest convenience. No rest for the righteous, it would seem. Do not let me keep you, miss. I bid you a pleasant day. Tarmac, thank you so much for 280 days of Cal. Here's to another 280. You get 2 big booms. Boom! Boom! And 80 claps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 6, 47, 45, 50, 54, 55, 6, 57, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 80. I think if I played this game a few years ago, I'd be on the thirsting over Xenos train. Luckily for me, or Xenos, I think is how you say it. I've developed slightly better taste. Okay. What do you say when you say slightly?
Man, if I had the choice, I'd make out with Cloud.
Well, I think most people would make out with Cloud. You're I think you're falling in the general sort of accepted feelings of the world. Everyone wants to make out with Cloud. What the fuck? Where are you? The word you're looking for is the majority. Thank you, Tarmac. Morin. There's something about a lectern with a big piece of paper on it. Ah, Caligari, excellent timing. I have but this moment finished gathering the materials for our lesson. As a great many works make reference to the Warriors of Light, I shall, with your permission, focus only upon the details that seem most relevant. Okay. He's too twinkish for me to awooga. Fascinating. Ah, the Warriors of Light, you say? Forgive us, but we couldn't help overhearing. We've been out keeping watch over the Crystarium, but it appears to be business as usual. So I thought I'd spend some time brushing up my knowledge of familiars, and Alphino volunteered to help. I actually came on a different errand, but I'd be interested to hear about the Warriors of Light as well. May I join you? Yeah. Elysier's great. I love Elysier. Of course. The more the merrier. This fucking game is like 90% British accents. It's actually good practice for me to do all these different British accented characters, though, because for the D&D game that I'm running, there's a lot of different characters that I'm going to have to voice as well. And so it's nice being able to have to, like, be forced into using the accent that they use, but still trying to change my inflection to match the voice actor for the character. It's good like vocal performance training. If you would care to find a table below, I shall be down with the books in a moment. It's good voice matching. Thank you. Yeah, it's good. It's very good practice to play games like this. And I haven't been playing a lot of dialogue heavy games as of late. I think the last one I did was The Dinosaur with double D's, and I don't think that should count. Were one to pore over the annals of Varandic history, one would note the comparatively frequent recurrence of individuals hailed as warriors of light. Ardbert and his comrades required no introduction, but many others bore the epithet long before them. To name but a few, there was Tolthawill, the legendary first king of Lakeland, Rodfort and Salolad, the fabled Drawn and Galgent duo of Vobert. No idea what these fucking words are. And no list of Varantic heroes would be complete without the Archmage Tiona of Ronka. In older texts, she too is called a warrior of light. It did surprise me how ready people were to forget the negative associations of the title, but it makes sense if it's been around for centuries. Verily, in ages past, it was simply a synonym for hero. In the wake of the Flood, however, light came to be regarded with fear. The title used not to exalt, but to revile. A far cry from its beginnings. It's a big fucking book, dude. Ooh. One legible piece is the... Ooh! Ah! Ooh! Ah! My Final Fantasy heart! This harkens back to the original artwork of the first game. Ah! Ah! Oh, look at it. Ah! I love this art style. They use this art style a lot for when they do like advertising for Final Fantasy. Like a lot of the artwork, especially the older games, does this sort of high fidelity detailed style, and I really, really love it. It's one of my favorite things about old Final Fantasy games is the actual like artistry of the like box art and stuff. This, my friends, is Norvrent's oldest epic, the original tale of the struggle between good and evil. In a time when all lay shrouded in darkness, a prophesized hero rose to deliver the world from its doom, fighting in the name of the light. The hero styled himself its foot soldier, and thus did he become to be known as the Warrior of Light. Curiously, in the centuries that followed, other heroes appeared who claimed the selfsame epithet, despite sharing no discernible connection to their predecessors. And in time, Warriors of Light came to be a name accorded to all men and women of uncommon skill and valor. Or they? Well, well, the plot thickens. As you know, the title of Warrior of Light is also used in the source. Though the names of which individuals have earned it are many and varied, heroes have been honored thus since antiquity. Nor does the custom show any sign of dying out, as you can well attest. I guess. It makes you wonder, doesn't it? It surely can't be a coincidence. Indeed not. Let us imagine a man who is awakened to the echo and is able to hear Heidelin's voice. As she styles him, so too does he style himself, a warrior of light. Of course, being blessed with the echo does not in itself make one a hero, and conversely, there have been no few heroes who are not blessed with it. But such distinctions are immaterial to the masses, and over time they came to use the title Warrior of Light and the word hero interchangeably. Sounds about right. It would be interesting to see if the theory holds true in other worlds, if crossing the rift were that easy. Mama Heidelin. Here I was thinking I was special. Fuck, man. I'm just one in a fucking bajillion millions. But you are special. No matter how many Warriors of Light there are out there, there's no one like you. At any rate, assuming all of this is true and there's a common thread behind the epithet, I doubt the Ascians would have been amused. To have the world at large associate light, and by extension Hydaelyn, with good must have added insult to injury. 500 warriors of light. Yeah, technically, like, canonically, every other player character that you see is also a warrior of light. So, there's just fucking all over the place. While this discussion is undeniably fascinating, I wonder, should I be privy to it? Mayhap it would be better if I excused myself. Oh, no need for that, my friend. Pray accept our apologies. Your lesson on the Warriors of Light has given us much to ponder.
Oh, did someone say Warriors of Light? Ah!
Hello? You alright? I've given you a terrible voice, I'm so sorry. Ricky Tio, are you alright? She's so cute. This is around the time where they started actually making models for children, or models for characters who are not just like a generic base model of the game. As the expansions go on, you'll notice little things of more models being added to the game over time. And I believe it's Shadowbringers that started the trend of adding unique models for like younger versions of the different races. And then I think they expand upon that in the later ones, but I'm not entirely sure. But I know for a fact they didn't exist earlier. Ah, my precious tomes. Did I not say you must take care in the cabinet? She's so cute! Oh my goodness, you two are ill. I will. We're sorry, Mr. Morin. Aren't you? Oh, we have the same haircut. That's weird. What's up?
The Warrior of Darkness. Please, ma'am, may I have some more? My name's Ricky Tio, and I want to help everyone. Please tell me what I have to do to be a hero, to be a warrior of light.
Well, first of all, you gotta stop talking to me like that. Your voice is grating. Second of all, punch things really hard. That's what I've done historically. I just got really good at punching, and I punched my way through 3 different expansions. And now I'm here. Does that count? Does that work?
So I want to be a warrior of light, but not one that fights with a sword and all that. I want to be the kind that fights with potions and heals people, an apothecary, and I'm going to help everyone in the Crystarium. No! All of Northrend! When I told Arkin and I welders, they said that the cabinet would have lots of tomes and potions.
But this voice is fucking horrible.
But this place is so big, if we don't have the faintest idea where to begin searching, at this rate, we're not going to get anywhere.
If I knew where to look, one should indeed be able to find treaties on potions here. Even so, I fear they may prove a little difficult for one so young, but... Esteemed Warrior of Darkness, perhaps you might accompany young Ricky Tio to Spargrix. Rather than through tomes, I believe she stands to learn more through observing the Churgigans at their work. Sounds like a plan. It seems we finished here, so we'll come with you. Last one, there's a rotten egg! L ratio.
I'll have you know I'm really fast. You're gonna be the rotten egg.
Joke's on you, I can teleport, idiot. Oh, never mind. I have to go over here. The game has already acknowledged that there's more than one Warrior of Light through raids and such. Oh yeah, no, for sure, for sure. They do this a couple times throughout the game where they rehash a little bit of information to like try to recontextualize it to the player, which I feel like is probably helpful for people like myself who haven't played in a while. Hip. Shisamu. Damn it, everyone's here before me. I'm a rotten, stinky egg. Ah, they're all looking at me. Oh, that's creepy. Stop looking at me with your big old eyes. Well, now, what do I owe the pleasure of so many bright-eyed visitors? They want to learn how to make potions. Is that the way of it, sweetie? You wish to learn about medicine?
That's right, I want to become a warrior of light who uses potions to help people all over the world.
Well, that is a very noble endeavor, and you aren't alone in it. Oh, few at our infirmary yearn to venture forth as warriors of light. But ultimately, they have all decided not to pursue the dream.
Why?
Because the people here need them too, sweetie. The guards who place themselves in harm's way to keep us safe. The artisans who toil tirelessly that we might sustain our way of life. And younglings like you who are the future of the Crystarium. They couldn't simply abandon them, you see. And so, difficult though it was, they chose the decision to remain.
Then does that mean my dream isn't any good?
Oh, sweetie, yours is a wonderful dream. And it would be my pleasure to help you pursue it. If we all work hard, the day will come when our chirurgians, I fucking hate this word, chirurgians, may set forth to aid folk in every corner of the realm. As we strive towards that day, I hope that we can rely upon you as well. Though I must warn you, ours is not an easy path. You must work very, very hard.
I'm not afraid of hard work. I'll be the best apothecary ever. Just you watch.
That's the spirit. Without further ado, then, may I entrust you with a task. I have placed an order at FFXIV for a potion ingredient, and I would like you to go and collect it.
An ingredient! Leave it to me, miss! Off I pop!
Such an abundance of energy, though I can't help wonder if she'll be all right by herself. My apologies. Would you mind accompanying her? When you arrive at FFXIV, speak to a woman named Gracine. She'll point you in the right direction. Yeah, I got it. I shall join you. As the one who suggested this course to Riki Tio, I would assist in her first steps. Okay. Cool. Elysia, you in? Come on. What about the two of you? You coming along too?
Well, we do want to become warriors of light, just not the same kind as Riki. So we'll wait for you here, warrior of darkness. When you return, please teach us how to fight.
Okay. In that case, Reen and I shall keep them company and take the opportunity to ask about their aspirations. Okay. Bye-bye. It's so funny playing this game and being just the tiniest little fucking bastard in the world. I am so itty-bitty. I can tell it's been a while since you played the game because you keep pronouncing stuff different than they do. Yeah, well, I also, I mean, how many things did I pronounce wrong? As Elysia, Alphino, Chimichanga, other things. I'm pretty sure I got potion right. Oh, fuck, it's upstairs, isn't it? Motherfucker. Goddamn Jesse Eisenberg. Put in the time. How do I even get up there? I think I've got to take the stairs, innit? I think I've got to take the bloody stairs, mate. Oh, no, I don't actually. I just need to go around the... Obviously, I gotta go around the rotunda to the sweet safe. Jesus Christ. It fucking changed about 30 times. Ah! Ooh. They're growing pumpkins. I love pumpkins. We actually used to have a thing in Maine that apparently got closed down, which I'm really sad about, which was like a big pumpkin festival. It was like where you could do like hay rides, like hay bale rides and stuff. And they shut it down a couple of years ago, but I remember going to it as a kid and like absolutely loving it. Christine! If it isn't the Warrior of Darkness herself. I assume you're with Master Alphanode. Yeah, oh, you're pretty. And tall. Right, lest you wonder, Chesameel's orders in for grapes. As busy as we have been of late, however, I regret to say we haven't had the time to harvest them. So with the apologies that I ask Master Alphino and his young companion to help themselves to the fruits of the vine. Perhaps you could lend them a hand? It's the undersized grapes you'll want to pick. They're too small for normal consumption, but suitable for making wine and medicine. Alright. Oh, this is where people were making fun of the grapes. Because they're fucking cubical and like they're like little polygons. They're so funny looking. I remember people were making fun of Final Fantasy for these grape textures. Because like even in RuneScape, the grape textures are less like just like it does look like a bag. You're absolutely correct. It looks like a bag that you'd use to like you know, like the funnel bags that you use to like pipette like cream onto a pastry. It looks like that. I made it to Alchemist rank 1 in Deadlock. Holy shit, that's awesome. Congratulations. I've been slowly climbing up rank, which feels pretty good. I try not to pay too much attention to it, though. Mostly because I think I'll drive myself insane if I do. I have picked grapes.
You're here too? I pick a little grapes. It's quite fun.
Here you go. Undersized grapes. Though too small for normal consumption, these grapes are suitable for making wine and medicine. Here you go.
Wow, you picked this many already? Amazing!
Oh my god, I just realized, you know what the fucking voice I'm doing kind of sounds like? Has anyone here listened to, the Mighty Nine? Fucking Critical Role? Sounds like fucking not. I dare say we have enough between us. Shall we take them back to the Chesameel?
I can't wait to see what she's gonna do with them.
Tell me, Ricky. What made you... Ricky Bobby. Tell me, Ricky Bobby. What made you want to become an apothecary and warrior of light? Elizier's like Alice A. I'm pretty sure it's like Elizier. Right? I thought that's how they pronounce it. Is it really Alice A? Alice A? That feels weird. Alright, I will clear the whole desk and make food, then see what happens. Get surrounded by stationery. Stationery, good. I like stationery. God, you know, I miss writing by hand. I like writing things by hand.
Why? Well, a while ago I felt sick. Really sick. My body was burning up and I felt so weak I couldn't even get out of bed. And then a travelling apothecary came and gave me a potion to drink. It was the foulest thing I ever tasted. Well, it did make me get better. She was so brave, the apothecary, I mean. She went around taking care of people even when it was dangerous, and I decided I wanted to help people just like her. So I started brewing potions out of grass and giving them to my friends, but I didn't really know what I was doing or if there was anything else I really could do. They got really sick. Pretty sure a few of them died, but, you know, that's science. Not long ago, a neighbor told me he was going to become a warrior of light and go traveling the world helping people. And I thought, that's the same thing that I want to do.
Wow, your voice is really annoying. But I see. Out of curiosity, what did your neighbor do in the end?
Thaler? I haven't seen him for a bit, so he must already be out there looking for people to help.
Do I know Thaler? Oh, Thaler, one of the guards awakened by the star shower. Yes. Is he the big one or the twink? I can't remember. There was a twink and a twunk. Aw. Thank you for sharing your tale with us, Ricky Tio. I myself took inspiration from one not unlike your traveling apothecary, and I hope her good example will spur you on to realize your dreams. But it will not be done in a day. Such lofty goals are reached through hard work and persistence, through countless little acts of heroism, like delivering the grapes to Chesameel. I just realized that her ears are really big. Like, I was like, why does she look like her design looks slightly different from like an adult Mikote, and it's because it's the same thing with Marty. His ears look too big for his head. It's because she hasn't grown into her ears yet, because she's a baby. Ow! Oh my god. You ever see like a dog, like a puppy of a dog that gets like to be fairly large sized, but their big old paws and ears don't match their tiny little body? Oh! That's how they're pronouncing it in Stormblood, but it's fine. It doesn't really matter. That's true. Roxanne! No! Goddamn chomster! Oy. What is that? Is that an onion? What am I looking at? What is that? Looks like an onion. Go, onion. It would seem I've been laboring under a misapprehension. I'd convinced myself that it was Elidibus who had sowed the desire to become warriors of light within the hearts of the people. But I see now that the impulse to aid their fellow man abided with them from the first. Elidibus did no more than give it a name. And, as he so kindly proclaimed, we must return to our own world ere long. With the Exarch laboring tirelessly, I doubt not, but that a way will be found. Yet I believe I speak for all of us when I say I cannot leave in good conscience, not until we have dealt with Elidibus. Okay, Elidibus is the one that's possessing Ardbert's body, I believe. This is no longer a strange and distant land after all. Northrend has become like a home to us, and her people our own. Let us return to Spagrix. It wouldn't do to keep your admirers waiting.
Root vegetable emoji / onion emoji / 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 root vegetable emoji / onion emoji.
They're all the same emoji on my screen. There is no root vegetable emoji there. It's supposed to be a radish? It's literally on my screen, I just see onion and then blank, and then onion and then blank. The mysterious unknown root vegetable of yore. My God, I've only heard tales of the root vegetable, but here it is, in the roots. My thanks for your kind help, sweetie. Now we have all the ingredients we require. From the grapes we shall make a vinegar, to which we shall add elf grass and a few other herbs to produce an invigorating syrup. Though it's unspeakably sour, it does wonders for the constitution. Oh no, is this Final Fantasy XIV? It follows me back home even as if my coworkers weren't enough. Dear coworkers talk a lot about Final Fantasy XIV. Yeah, it's not really a mainstay series on the channel right now, but I'm just like super far behind in the story, and I really want to catch up. But I don't like doing the story off stream because I like to make sure that I share it with the community, because I know there's a couple of Final Fantasy players in my chat. So I like to save the story stuff for stream. We have a couple they raid all the time. Oh man, raiders are intense. I don't know if I could ever be like an actual raider. As part of its studies, I may just have to give Ricky Bobby a little taste. I'm just gonna call her Ricky Bobby from now on. Roxanne, don't sit on that. No, move. Get off there. Move, dude. There you go. Jesus. Good gravy. I also heard there's a whole red light district in Final Fantasy. Is there?
Sounds like
Someone's breaking in! There's a storm, Dick. Sit down.
Donald in the
a bunch of spots for lunch, but it's a killer kickback.
Hello, Ibe. Welcome on in. How you doing today, man? Yeah, early stream for you, Ibe. What were you getting up to? Martin! So cute! Hello. Hello, Martin. So cute, so cute, so cute. Come here, I want to show everyone how cute you are. So cute. Hey, what were you playing today? Hi! Hey! I'm so cute. Is so cute. So cute. So cute. Oh. Hey. Is the red light district in like Kagane or something? Because I feel like that's where it would be. I'm guessing you were doing some marble ribbles? Only had time for a little bit of rivals. Got an interview to get to. Oh my god, good luck on your interview, man. Oh, I hope it goes well. Warrior of Darkness, if you finished helping Ricky, won't you show us some fighting? No play fighting, honest to God's fighting. We already have some enemies that you can deal with. Vampire bats. The gods say they become a pest around the Crystarium of late. We tried to sneak outside to hunt them, but the guards caught us and sent us home. But they shouldn't mind if we were fighting when we would just... Fuck that one up. My coworker didn't get that far into the red light details. There's a specific server that's the 18+ server. I don't remember which one it is. Yo, good luck, Ibe. Good luck. Oh yeah. There's a whole like massive community of like ERP in Final Fantasy. There are like straight up like strip clubs. There are just regular clubs that people go to and like will like order drinks from other players and stuff. Like honestly, the RP section of Final Fantasy is like a massive part of the community. A lot of people do it. Anyway, they didn't want you outside. I got it. I fucked up your sentence. It doesn't matter. The children told us as much while you were away, and in preparation, Chesamil kindly furnished us with some lures for the bats. While the creatures won't give you any sort of sport, bear in mind that the younglings will be watching. That is to say, put on a good show, yes? Right, let's head outside at once. Everyone follow me. Lizzie, wait just a... Come on then, children. Alright, we're going to... Oh, right outside the gates. Which is this way. Through here. Okay. Up. I actually used to be in the roleplay scene for Final Fantasy a little bit back in the day. I was in a RP group on the Goblin server, but I haven't been on there in quite some time. I've hopped servers like 4 times trying to follow my friends, and then my friends never end up playing with me. So I end up on a new server alone with no one to play with, and it's happened like 4 times now. It's very sad. She even said Final Fantasy helped her with a long-distance relationship because they could coexist in a world. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Dang, yeah. Now I'm on Brynhildr, I think, with like one other person. That is like way above my level, so we never even play together. You ever encounter any mind goblins over there? Only every day, Ibe. My friends are talking about moving to a new server because Dynamis wait times are awful. Everyone here? Good, let's get started then, shall we? As their name suggests, vampire bats feed on blood, and originally being nocturnal creatures, they've grown more active with the return of night and becoming a nuisance. To draw them out, we'll use Chesamil's lures, which work by exploiting their heat-seeking behavior. The bats are wont to nest under the eaves, so you'll like to attract more if you place the lures near buildings. I have here 6 lures, 3 for each of you and me. As proof of a successful kill, I want you to gather up their fangs. Whoever collects the most is the winner. Oh, you're hunting too? Yes, well, there's nothing like friendly competition to bring out the best in Caligari. Anyway, while we hunt the bats, the 2 of you ought to stay with Reen. She's really strong too. She'll keep you safe. Okay. Without further ado, then, let the contest begin. I'm gonna kill the most bats. I love destroying the natural ecosystem. One of my favorite things to do, mate. I'm gonna kill some bats. I have a very stark, fond memory of watching my dad play Final Fantasy XI and killing cave bats. So bats are like one of my favorite things to fight in Final Fantasy, just because they look exactly the same as they did in that game. They're so cute. Look at him. He's so cute. He's just a little guy. Also, you may notice that my character's voice is super high-pitched and annoying. Her voice has been like that since I made her, and I'm too stubborn to ever use a Fantasia or whatever they're called. So she will have an annoying voice until the day I fucking die, even though I hate it. I genuinely hate it. I find it so grating and annoying. She goes, yeah, wah, yeah. But, you know, that's her. That's her. And to change it would be disingenuous to the character. Paimon-ass character. Yeah, really. Become a sexy bunny? Never. I'm gonna play Final Fantasy XI on stream at some point, either when I feel like it or when we get to Final Fantasy XI in the Final Fantasy order. And I will be playing a Taru in that game as well. I have a vested interest in playing the small races. If you want the real sad reason, it's because my brother and my father both played Taru in Final Fantasy XI, and after my brother passed, it just makes me feel more connected to them. And my dad lives in Maryland, so I don't get to see him very often. So playing the same sort of race that they played kind of makes me feel more connected to my family, which I know is like kind of lame, but I don't know. It brings me joy. Hi-ya. Oh God! There's two of them! Die. Holy shit. It's a little bit lame. It's alright. It's alright. It's a little bit lame. There is definitely a part of me that wishes that I wasn't so specific about things, because I would love to play another race in these games, because I think that they would be fun to play another race. But like, once I've made up my mind, it's really hard to get me to change my mind. Me included. I also can't do it. So like, every time I'm in character creation for a Final Fantasy game, I always end up playing one of the small races. Just because like, when I was younger, I decided I was going to, and I just have not been able to break that like mental cycle. Who the fuck is Alizier? Or Alize? Well fought, Caligari. The children were hanging on your every move. As was I, to be honest. Though I know the tally. May I see the fangs for a good measure? Hi, Alize. Apologies for the wait. My fangs. Not a bad haul, even if I do say so myself. 5, 6, 7. 7 fangs for 5, 6, 7 fangs from Alizier. Which means the victory goes to Alize. Caligari collected 4. Ha! I did it! I bested Caligari! In another God's damned life, you didn't even try, did you? I love her. She's so competitive. Ah, there I was, taking it seriously. Spare me your pity next time, will you? All right, fine. I love their relationship. It's so cute. Good morning, Star. Welcome to the stream. Yes, so Nika, at the very beginning, there's a thing called the Cataclysm, which is where I can't remember what they're called, like Archon God. They're not quite gods. They're like basically like people will get together, or usually it's like bestial races will get together and worship that like a singular sort of like aspect. And when they like icons, yeah, or primals, they like gather ether together and then they summon the primal. And then there was something about I can't remember exactly. I think it was Bahamut who blew up everything. I can't remember. It was a specific big event that started. The Cataclysm was like a huge event. I can't remember exactly. Everyone who played 1.0 gets a permanent discount on their subscription. Is that true? Because I've been playing since 1.0 and I don't think I have a thing. I don't know how I would check that. Interesting. This character has existed since before A Realm Reborn. But yes, they destroyed the world. It's because the original release of the game, people fucking hated it. And instead of being like, well, we made a bad game, we'll move on, they decided to like in-universe wipe the slate clean and rebuild the combat mechanics and stuff from the ground up to make it more what people wanted. And it's now like one of the best fucking MMOs out there to this day. So, children, now that you've seen the Warrior of Darkness in action, what are your impressions? She's incredible, miss. The bats were down before we knew it. Our gods were strong, but the Warrior of Darkness is much stronger. We want to be just like her. Good. If you're looking for an example to emulate, you may as well pick the best. I want you to remember how you felt when you watched Caligari and train hard. Keep at it for long enough and you'll be strong too. If you don't mind telling us, when did you decide you wanted to become Warriors of Light? Well, we were listening to everyone when Oddbird appeared, but I've wanted to be strong since before I came to the Crystarium. The Sin Eaters killed my father and my sister, see, and I promised myself I'd learn how to protect people one day. Like Oddbird said, this is our home. We're the ones who have to protect it. We're the ones who have to rise up as new Warriors of Light. What about you, Arkil? Me? To be honest, I'm not sure what I want to do. But my friends were in trouble and I know I would want to help them. And I want to go on adventures with them, see the world together. That's a wonderful goal. You really think so? It's hard to explain, but it's something I felt since I saw the star shower the other day. I felt as though there was something I'd lost and that I had to go out there and find it. Worrying. Well, for both of you, there's nothing for it but to train. When we return to the city, I'll teach you some exercises you can do by yourselves. Poggers. Oh, you guys say that here too. Weird. Thanks for showing us your fighting skills, Warrior of Darkness. We'll never forget it. You're gonna die horribly or something. This game is really good at pulling on the heartstrings. The character death is not something they're necessarily afraid of. The OGs who suffered through the initial pain. It was so iconic we talked about it in university even. Wow, that's cool. What was the other game that essentially got remade when already released? No Man's Sky? So No Man's Sky didn't get remade. More so, No Man's Sky started out in like, they like overpromised really heavily and could not deliver on those promises. And then over time, without releasing any paid DLC, like completely for free, they just kept updating the game month after month, year after year, and to this day still update the game with like really cool updates. Like they've completely overhauled the game for years, like refining the systems until the game was what people wanted it to be. I'd love to do a No Man's Sky playthrough at some point because I do think that the game is really cool. But we've got a lot to get through first. I'm good, got cleared to grab my cap and gown later for graduation. Woo! And so now I'm just chilling at home till I go to a lunch buffet with my fam. Fuck, what kind of buffet are you going to? I love a buffet because I'm a big chungus and I want to eat a buffet and put it in my big chungus. Make my chungus even bigger with buffet food. God, I love buffet food. Fucking love a buffet. Buffet? More like That's me at the buffet, by the way, if you can tell. Hold on, I'm looking into this discount thing. Ah, I see. You had to pay for at least 90 cumulative days of subscription in 2012. See, I did not do that. I had it in 2012, but I did not pay for multiple months. I only played it for 1 or 2 months. Damn. I missed out by not that much. And I could have saved like $3 per month on the thing. Damn. If only I had known that would happen. Fuck. To be fair, I was like 13 at the time, so I wasn't really thinking ahead all that much, and I didn't exactly have a lot of money to my name. I understand how Arkil feels. The star shower didn't awaken me to Heidelin's voice, but the vision of the final days of Amarant burning, it filled me with sadness to the very pit of my being. Things I once knew, people I once loved, promises I once made. It felt as though long-forgotten memories were dancing at the edges of my mind. But when I try to focus on them, they simply fade away. An effect of having a fractured soul I shouldn't doubt. But lest you worry, I'm perfectly happy to remain fractured and have no intention of donning an Ashian mask. I just wish I knew what Elidibus was plotting. But look at this pair of incurable brooders. If we were going to stand around lost in thought, we may as well do it back in the city. Rest assured, Reen and I will take care of the children from here. Their heads will be in the clouds after meeting you, but we'll see to it their feet remain firmly planted on the ground. That was weird. You alright? It's nothing. Just a dizzy spell. Seems I tried a little too hard to beat you. I'm fine now, not to worry. I'll see you soon. Yeah, that's not concerning at all. It's like when Arthur Morgan starts coughing for the first time. I'm sure everything will be fine. Pardon? As you ponder Alizé's words, you are taken by an urge to visit the scene of that fateful meeting where I met his ghost. All right, interesting. Got pizza buffet? Rip Cal. I need new glasses. I thought that said breast has been expanded. I need to get off the internet. I mean, listen. Some people are into that. Boobius bigius. I will say, as someone who follows a lot of like 18 plus, I'm gay! Men can have big boobies too. Wow. 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 Okay. Wow. Okay. Okay. Wow. Gatekeeper. Wow. Wow. You ever see Laios? That man's got huge tits. That man's got breasts out to here. God, he's attractive. I love Laios. I'm not attracted to that many men. Laios is one of them. Laios, I need to go. I gotta get out of here. Taija, how you doing? Good morning. Welcome to the stream. Spray him. Now. Now. I was just so scared a giant moth suddenly appeared in my room, but it's gone now. The beast has been expelled. Ah, moths are so cute, though. He's just confused. He doesn't know where he's at. He's like, I'm following the sun. Also, I don't know where I am. Also, there are walls. I'm not sure what a wall is. Where's the moon? I'm scared. Man, the life of a bug's gotta suck ass, actually. Maybe that's what hell is. Maybe hell is being reincarnated as a bug. I'm confused and scared. How the fuck am I supposed to land on that? Oh, fuck you. Oh, that's it there. Oh, you piece of shit. I've never been to a I've never been to a cheeseburger. Hello. I've never been to a Trader Joe's. Hip. Ah! I don't know. Insects barely have brains. I mean, that's true. I guess that's fair. Fuck! Trader Joe's is the best. I think Maine does have a Trader Joe's or two, but I believe they're like only in Portland, which is like the only main city in Maine. Besides like Lewiston, Auburn, but that place is a fucking dump. I mean, I like Lewiston, Auburn like enough. I grew up near Lewiston, Auburn, but man, the Twin Cities, fucking rough over there. Fuck! My life of repentance reincarnated as a moth. Fuck. TJ's only has red velvet I can eat. I'm allergic to red food dye. Oh, I didn't know that about you. That's interesting. They're closer to a bundle of nerves. They don't even have lungs, if I remember correctly. Maybe not. I mean, it depends on the bug, right? Yeah! Temenos Rookery. Managed almost exclusively by the Zun, this rookery echoes with the sounds of creatures great and small, from the clucks of chickens to the quays of chocobos. Said to describe a sacred enclosure, the name is a reference to the legendary roosts of the Amaro, and indeed many an Amaro is raised from egg to adult within the rookery's well-tended grounds. What are you doing? How did you... I didn't know you could fly. Good job.
Thank you.
You ever think about how the reason that bugs that pupate and go through metamorphosis turn themselves into goo before turning into a new form is just because it's easier to reform from goo than it is to change an already made thing into another thing? Like, evolutionarily speaking, like, at some point they were like, it's just, like, really hard to, like, grow wings and change my form without, like, first, like, drastically changing it. So I think next time, I think I'm just gonna go soup mode. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go soup mode next time and then just reform from there. And they've been doing it ever since. I wish I could dissolve into goo and reform myself. I think that's called body dysmorphia. Return to embryo mode. Squump. This is a nice spot. Oh, shit. Oh. Hello? You good? Oh. The fuck? You alright?
Why am I... Was it you who called me here?
I don't think so. Hold on, I'm gonna, I think we're in ads. I'm gonna give people a moment. That would make myself even gayer. Fun fact, red velvet used to be colored with beets before cocoa powder got overprocessed. It used to react to the cocoa and make a nice earthy red tone. This effect can still happen with adding cream of tartar lemon juice. Tartar, lemon juice, buttermilk, and the aforementioned cocoa powder and beets. That's why I'm so mad about the red dye! Yeah, but it's cheaper and easier, which is exactly how everything in the world has to be. You have to make more of a profit. Make more of a profit until the day you die, Tosca. That's the entire point of living, is to make money. Don't you know that? Don't you know that money is what everything is about? Doesn't Red 40 get banned? Red 40 is banned in most of the United States. It is not banned in Maine and most of New England because we have Red Snapper hot dogs, and they have Red 40 in them, and they are very popular. It's like a very specific northeastern type of hot dog. I hate you, Red 40. Red 40, that bitch Red 40 that I hate. What is New England? Do you wait? Is that an actual question, Nika? Are you actually asking what New England is? Because if so, I will give you I will show you on a map. Yeah. New England is like Boston, Maine, Rhode Island. Hold on. New England. I'll show you on a map what it looks like. This is New England. Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, Massachusetts, Connecticut, and Rhode Island. So the upper right corner of America. Yeah. This space up here. Maine is the most New England. Well, no, New Hampshire is probably the most New England. Like, New Hampshire, Massachusetts is probably peak New England. Maine kind of has its own thing going on. Notice how Maine is bigger than all of the other states that are there. That's because Maine is fucking awesome. Also, if you want to ever wonder, this is honestly very close to what most of Maine looks like. Lots of trees, lots of really beautiful old churches. Wow, that's really nice. Where is this? That's too nice to be Maine. Way too nice to be Maine. Yeah, did you know there's a section of Maine that's got like nobody living there? It's northeast Maine, so like this area. Like up by, yeah, because Presque Isle is here. Presque Isle is like all farming country. And then there's a big swath of land here in central Maine, northeastern, in the, fucking northeastern Maine, but in the, like not on the coast, because all of the coast is pretty much taken up by coastal towns. No, it's not a nature reservoir. It's just, like uninhabited because there's nothing near it. There's just like nothing fucking there. Let me look it up. It's called, Maine. Let me see if I can find it. What is it called? Yes, the North Maine Woods. North Maine Woods. Images. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Okay, it's not northeastern, sorry. It's just northern. So these are the North Maine Woods. This is a population map of Maine. If that gives you any understanding to how fucking desolate the North Maine Woods was, or is still. Maine is actually the most forested state in America, if I remember correctly. Just this massive chunk of land where people like just don't really live. And it looks like this. There's a bunch of lakes up there. It's really, really famous for being a place to go, like far away from civilization to go camping. Like this is like the camping place. I mean, look how fucking gorgeous that is. Is that not like the prettiest fucking thing you've ever? I love Maine, dude. I love this state so much. I live like pretty close to something like this. I fucking love Maine, dude. I don't think I'll ever move out of this state. I think I'm gonna live in this state until the day I die. It's so fucking gorgeous. I love nature. I love the vibes of it. It looks like Brother Bear. It is Brother Bear. It's basically Brother Bear, the place. It's fucking awesome. Welcome back, Olive. Are you back, or are you back for a little bit? Can we take up, can we look at pictures of redwood trees? I guess. We don't have those here. But yeah, we can look at redwood trees, I guess. They're pretty cool. Not that we have those. They're pretty cool, though. Pretty big. This one's got a path through it. Fucking huge. A cool, big-ass tree. We don't got these kind of cool trees. Look at that! Man, that's cool. I love you, redwood trees. I'm back. Okay. Because we'll switch to Hyperlight Drifter at some point then. We might do another hour of Final Fantasy, maybe less, and then we'll switch to Hyperlight. Roxanne, you're not supposed to be on there. Sorry, you cannot lay on. I know that's frustrating, but you can't. We call them mammoth trees. Big tree. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, that's cool. I don't think you could ever get me up there. Man, that's crazy. You want to see how big a moose is compared to a person? Check this out. I don't think people really understand how big moose are. That's a car. They're fucking huge. That's a dinosaur. Yeah, they're fucking massive. Did you know, fun fact, the reason why crashing into a moose is so dangerous is not because of like the moose's size necessarily, as much as it is that the car is at knee level. So when you hit a moose, the entire body of the moose falls on top of the car and fucking flattens you. They're also pretty aggressive, especially the males. They're cool though. I fucking love moose. Look at that. Look at that. Holy shit. They're so fucking big. I love them so much. They're so cool. Eldritch Horasby. Wait until you hear what they sound like. Hold on. They sound like dinosaurs. Isn't that cool? God, they're pretty. I fucking love nature, dude. I really want, you know what I really want to do this year is I really want to do, I don't think I could do it as a stream, but maybe record myself camping, like out in the woods or something. I really want to do that this year and maybe make a video out of it. Just because like the Maine woods are so fucking cool. I'd love to be able to share just like living out in the woods for like a couple days. Especially as someone who's not like a super learned outdoorsman, I think it'd be fun to kind of learn to be outdoors and to be in nature like that and just like record it with my phone, you know what I mean? All I would need to do is grab like a tripod and I'd basically be good to go. It wouldn't be streaming. It would definitely be recorded. Oh yes, Olive wanted me to look at Russia. Hold on. We'll do that before we switch over. God damn, dude, Russia's fucking massive. Russia's so fucking stupidly big. It's so fucking huge, dude. Oh my god. Yeah, isn't like all of this just like tundra? It's like all just like frozen woods, basically. I played a game of Abrams and fed about 1 billion times. I feel like Abrams can be pretty hard if you don't know what you're doing. Though I feel like most characters can be pretty hard if you don't know what you're doing. The first fifth or something is in Europe and the rest is in Asia. Everyone is bunched up around Moscow and that's it. Nobody is there on the east of Russia. You know what? You know what? If I ever moved out of Maine, you know where I would go? Motherfucking Alaska, dude. Alaska's the fucking shit, man. Alaska's cool. Alaska is about as like in the woods as you kind of can be. Like it is pure wilderness out there. It's so cool. It's so cool. I've never been, but I've always wanted to go. But how's the internet? Oh, probably terrible. Oh, probably god awful. Absolutely fucking terrible. I got no good items, no actual resistances, no nothing. Well, why didn't you get anything cool? Got a bunch of bullshit items and 50 bebop bombs. Why didn't you build cool items? Yeah, Alaska's very, very cool. My wife's mother has been, or my mother-in-law has been there. I think once or twice. Alaska's cool. But like I said, I'll probably never actually not live in Maine. I feel very dedicated to Maine. I love this state. I just wish we didn't have fucking Like Paul LePage trying to be governor again or whatever the fuck. Politics in Maine are really complicated because we have a couple of city centers where people are like pretty left wing, and then there's all of the old people. Maine is the second oldest state in America. We've got a fuck ton of old people here. Isn't there a town that's just like one big house? I have no idea. What, in Alaska? I have no idea. All right. Let's continue. Oh, okay. Ooh. On behalf of the convocation, I bid you welcome to our order. At times you will stand with us, at times you will stand against us, all that you might steer mankind and the very star upon their true course. For yours is the seat of Elidibus, the emissary, and by this name shall your every action be guided.
So you peered into my memories. No matter. You will have found little of import. But I see you intended to summon me here no more than I intended to come. The fault is mine. Such is the burden of hope.
Give back Artbird's body. It's fucked up. Get out of there. Let him rest.
What fool would relinquish his weapon on the eve of battle?
Okay.
That which I do is no different from that which you have done so many times, Warrior of Darkness. I arm myself, I hone my skills, I make ready to vanquish my enemy. You. You who have murdered my brothers, who have taken their selfless labors in service to the one true world and turned them to ash. I see you for what you are. You are death, and only in death shall you serve any purpose.
Slay?
The convocation charged me to steer mankind and the very star upon their true course. As Elidibus, it is my duty, and I shall see it done. I will strike you down. Destroy you body and soul. All else must wait.
Ooh, spooky.
Ere long I will come for you, Warrior of Darkness, and I will save the world. One last matter. I bore witness to your final struggle with Emmet Selk. It seemed as if he saw something familiar in you. As if he mistook you for another.
Hythalius called me his new old friend. I don't even remember who that is, I'm gonna be completely honest. There's a lot of fucking names in this place. A lot of them sound crazy.
No. I recall not of whom he spoke. Mayhap I never knew you. Or mayhap it is another fragment lost.
Ah, I wasn't aware you already had a guest. If the conversation is constructive, I shall not intrude. But if you seek to stir up trouble, Elidibus, then I must insist you leave at once.
Yeah, everyone loves him. Grahatia. Everyone's all about that guy. Oh, shit! You alright? The fuck was that?
Though you lack her blessing. Your soul is surprisingly dense.
Don't you tummy tickle my friend's soul like that, brother. I'll kick your ass. You alright?
Worry not. I seem to be unharmed.
Okay. I'm sure that won't come back up later. Ooh! Your arm looks fucked.
This is my own doing. The consequence of my recent exertions.
Brother!
It is the tower's way of compensating me for the demands I have placed on it. Rest assured, it is no great inconvenience at present. Indeed, I told Beck Lug as much, but they would not be persuaded and sent me away to rest. No need to make a fuss. Strange as it may sound, I consider it something of a badge of honor. One of the brave souls who saw me delivered unto the first once said that the world shall ever have a place for tales of heroism so long as we have need of inspiration in our lives. Though he and his fellows had no way of knowing whether their mad scheme would amount to anything, they knew that the attempt alone would inspire hope. Also,
Nope. Let's cut him off. Sorry, buddy.
a more optimistic lot one would be hard-pressed to find. They said they would find a means to save our God's forsaken world, just as soon as they had sent me on my way. Said it with such confidence that, for a fleeting moment, I half believed them.
Oh, that's sad.
Such faith, such courage in the face of unrelenting despair. For a long time, it was more than I could bear to remember them. But having come this far, having sent full many on their way myself, I see things more clearly. To take action is to hope. To believe, to choose to believe, is to take the first step towards a brighter future.
This game's got a very good heart to it.
And why do I tell you this? Because I want you to indulge me in a little recklessness. Needless to say, I have a plan. And when all is said and done, I will ask yet another favor of you.
Okay.
You're both here. Oh, thank goodness.
Oh, you are British.
What's wrong?
It's Thancred. He's collapsed.
Don't look at me. I don't know what the fuck you want me to do about it. My soul is dense, but also in a different way. My soul is dense, i.e. I have no idea what's going on at any given moment. Also, yes, new emo unlocked. I made that last night. It took me longer than I care to admit. But it was fun to put together. It actually fills up my last emote slot that I have available right now. So until we grow a little bit, we will not be having any more emotes unless I replace some old ones. And there are a couple old ones that I think I might go in and remove and replace with some more, I don't know, other ones. But that one's a banger. I like that one. I love Little Gander. The fates seem determined to not allow us a quiet moment. But come, let us have the details from Marine. Okay. Oh, give me the well, actually. Give me skill speed. Ooh, I get gear. I like gear. I don't remember which one of these is for my... I can never remember if I'm supposed to take fending, maiming, or striking. I think striking is what I want. Right? I would think. Is there like a... No? Okay. I don't know, I play healer. I ain't got no idea. I heal people, I don't hit them. It happened after Alize and I saw the children back to Spagric. We chanced to meet Thoncred there, returning from his mission. He'd been shadowing Elidibus around the realm, only to lose sight of him near the Crystarium. And he was in the middle of telling us where he'd been when he just crumpled to the ground. The Chirurgians are looking after him now, with Alphino standing by, just in case his healing magics are needed. Since I couldn't do anything to help, I thought it best to find you, and the guard at the Exedra told me where to look. I see. It cannot have been easy leaving Thoncred's side. My thanks for bearing word to us. Come, let us hurry to Spagarix. Okay. Yep. There's really no way to do this in a way that's befitting a woman of my status, so hep! Owie! Owie! Grahatia? I still don't really fully understand how this Grahatia is the same Grahatia from the source. I think it's the same guy, but I don't really understand how it's the same guy. I'm still kind of puzzling that one together. To be fair, Shadowbringers is the only DLC the only expansion that I've played not kind of all in one big chunk. So it's possible that my holes of game lore are just because I've forgotten from not playing it in like a sort of smaller air of time, if that makes sense. Thoncred, you alright? You good? How you doing, buddy? Okay, he's sitting up. He's probably fine. Mr. Too Cool for School. They dragged you here too, did they? My apologies. How do you feel? Embarrassed, but otherwise well enough. I won't be staying overnight. This episode was not the result of any injury I could find. Thoncred's ether, however, did show signs of instability, and I did what I could to calm the fluctuations. All of this happened without warning? Not exactly. You will doubtless recall the time Urianger nearly drowned, and I gallantly went to his rescue. When his water-walking charm failed, he was tired, and as were you when you got back. We were both spent, yes, on account of which you begged us to rest, which, in retrospect, may have been a good idea. The fact is, I've been experiencing regular bouts of lightheadedness ever since. There's no actual fainting until now. Elizabeth, you also did that. You also had a little dizzy spell. As Alphino observed, I have no lingering injuries, and it most assuredly isn't old age, which leaves but one likely cause. The link between body and soul has weakened further. Time grows short. We must complete the spirit vessel with all haste. To that end, Caligari, might I trouble you to make a trip to the source? In addition to looking in on our friends' bodies, I would have you consult Creel about our plan. If she has any concerns, we should at least endeavor to address them prior to proceeding. In the meantime, we should get back to laying bare Elidibus's plot. Thus far, I have learned this much, that in each of the places he has visited, there have been sightings of suspicious black-clad strangers. More so, the coming of these shady individuals has invariably coincided with some manner of misfortune. Beasts terrorizing settlements, blight ravaging crops, you know the sort of thing. All of which serves rather conveniently to make Elidibus's call for new heroes reverberate that much more loudly in the hearts of his audience. And you think these black-clad strangers are Ashians? I do, and I fully intend to investigate further. Though I shall have to though for that I shall require additional feet on the ground. You can count on mine. God knows I've been itching to get out of here for a while. Mayhap Urianger too can be prevailed to join in your efforts. He has already provided copious guidance on the matter of the spirit vessel's construction. It is for Beck Lug and I to wrestle with the rest. Well, if you can spare the old boy, we may as well make use of him. I'll go and give him the good news. Good news, everyone! You get to go beat people up. You shall do no such thing. However heedless you are of your own well-being, if you care at all for Reen's feelings, you'll stay in bed until you are needed. Alphino and I will go find Urianger. Sometimes the facial expressions fucking get me. All being well, we will have news to share by the time you return. Safe travels, Caligari. Okay. For those who don't know, without spoiling too much, because I'm a special magical girl, I'm allowed to bring both my body and my soul to this dimension. You'll learn why there are other dimensions later. Thancred, Urianger, and the others got pulled here by their soul and not their bodies. So their bodies are still back home, and we're trying to find a way to get their souls to come back through the portal to rejoin their bodies. So these bodies, I think, are made of ether, if I remember correctly. Like, their bodies have been just, like, constructed from magic while they're in this dimension, and they are slowly kind of withering away without being attached to their mortal bodies. They're made of polygons! Bazinga! 500 years in the Ribs dungeon for you, Brock. 500 rib years. Ah! That's the sound I make right before I go to the rib realm. The rib bucket realm. Brock, me and you have to, at some point, get together and eat a bucket of ribs together. I don't even think I'll enjoy it, but I just think as friends, as brothers, we gotta eat a bucket of ribs together. just that and fucking mashed potato topped pizza with gravy or whatever the fuck you were talking about. I have to try these things. I need to know. I need to know. Tataru. It would be so awesome. It would be so cool. We shall feast, brother. Oh, I forget her voice. I love Tataru. Look, I have a Tataru card, actually. Oh, I've got my little thing in it. Hold on. I forgot that I put another drawing in here. But look, I got a little picture of Tataru. The magic. I think Brock gave me this, actually. She's so cute. And look, Fat Cat is in the corner. Let's see if I can't put it away. Fat Cat is real. Can I get... I just want to put this back in. I have another thing that I have in here because I want to protect it. It's this is Weedy from when we did our first Pokemon Nuzlocke. And this was the main character was named Wheat or Weedy, and so it's her on a piece of bread, which is really cute. That is a thing that was given to me by a fan of the channel in real life, which was really cool. At a craft festival. Hold on. Here we go. I just want to bring up the image so that you guys can see. There you go. This is what the image looks like. So cute. So cute. Fat cat. Fat cat. Fat cat. Fat cat. Fat cat. Oh, look, it's got little cactuars on it. Oh, that's cute. Oh, she's got a little Moogle doily thing on her, what are these called? Like, weaver thing. Real loaf? Dude, Fat Cat's so fat. I love Fat Cat. Fat Cat's chunky as hell. Doily? Yeah, well, I think it's a doily, right? I think. I'm not actually 100% sure, to be honest. I'll be entirely honest. Caligari, what excellent, I mean, awful timing. Huh? You see, our friends, they've taken a turn for the worse. Creel's hardly had a moment's rest these last few days. Is that where they are? The door! She didn't want everyone to worry, so we've been keeping it quiet. Oh, but listen to me. I call myself a receptionist, and I haven't even bothered to ask why you're here. Well, let's check on them, mostly. So they think the spirit vessel will be ready soon, and they want to make sure there are no problems at this end. You better talk to Creel. She's with the others in Dawn's Respite. Let's go and see her. Just prepare yourself, all right? Okay. I, get there and all of my friends are on fire. It's like, oh! Wow, this is way worse than I thought it was gonna be. Really, you should have been more expressive about how bad this was. Why are they on fire? They look like marshmallows. I love my little feets.
Excuse us.
Oh, I love her voice. She's so cute, dude. Oh, she's a cute kawaii. Oh, jeez. Hello? Creel. It's fucking dark in here. Okay. It's really dark in here. Do you have like a couple more candles? Or like ether lights or something? There they are. Hey, Creel. Well, they look the same as the last time I left them. Elizabeth and Alphino look like they're fucking floating.
I would rather you hadn't seen this.
I'm sorry. We have urgent tidings.
Oh, no, I'm not angry with you. On the contrary, I know full well how hard everyone has been searching for a way to return home. And I had hoped to afford you the time you needed. But given our friend's present state, perhaps it was for the best that you came.
Yeah, Creel is great. I love Creel.
Stiff and cold, all of them. As if they were made of wax.
Ooh.
Barely alive at all.
Ooh, no. It's not good. Well, they seem peaceful at least. Peaceful at least, full.
And they had been doing so well. Save for occasional signs of etheric instability, they appeared to be in passable health. Then, quite without warning, things took a turn for the worse. A change for which even Master Matoya could offer no explanation. She could only remind me that the soul is yet an unknown frontier, and that much and more lies beyond our ken. But let's not lose heart just yet. At times like these, it is all the more important that we remain positive. Why? I but this moment succeeded in quelling a fluctuation in Thancred's ether. And while the others have weakened, they have remained relatively stable. I believe I may leave my post for a moment.
She doesn't look like a vessel for such a voice. Yeah, that's Lalafell for you.
So come, let me hear your tale outside.
Caligar is the only Lalafell who actually sounds like they should.
Yeah! Where? Yeah!
Just three little guys waddling their way out of a room. Sleep well, my friends. I'll probably save you. Lalafell do look like they would be crowns. My favorite in-lore thing about Lalafell is that the most dangerous thing for like a Lalafell who is not a fighter, although I guess fighters also deal with this, but like Lalafell who are not combatants, their biggest like threat in the wilderness is getting eaten by wild monsters. Because they're so small that monsters will just pick them up and fucking like Cheetos. It's like, boom. Oh shit. Let's go. Oh look, a little snack. Also, fun fact, Caligari is the shortest height you can physically make a Lalafell, which means that I think Tataru is also the lowest heighted Lalafell can be. I think Creel is a little bit taller. Maybe. The hood might be adding an inch. What news from the first? Jabba 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 jabba. I see. Word on the spirit vessel proceeds apace, but our friends begin to falter. As they themselves have observed, the link between body and soul has weakened. It's as simple as that. For now, I am able to quell the fluctuations in their ether, but it is only a matter of time. We'll lose them if we don't act soon. So if the Exarch is ready to attempt something, let him attempt it. As for the spirit vessel itself, if we seek to draw upon Allegan wisdom, we could do worse than consult an expert in the field. And I think I know just the man. Time being against us, it may be best if I go and solicit his aid in person, even if it does mean leaving my patients. Okay, hold on, I'm gonna look it up. Is Monk fending, maiming, or striking? Monk uses striking gear, thank you. Complete. Let's see what we got. Squump. Oh shit, a whole bunch of new clothes. Ooh, better pants. Those are some strange pants. I kind of like them, actually. They're kind of cunty. They're kind of slay. I don't know. At first I was like, ew, but now I'm kind of like, okay. Bell-bottom fucking jeans over here. I kind of like them, actually. They do contrast with my top, though. Did the other items go... Sometimes when I use something like that, they end up in my inventory. Did any of them end up here, or did they all go... Okay, they did all go into here. Let's try this on. What does it look like? Ooh! I'm glad that I will keep this other top. I don't like that. That does not look very good to me. But I can always sell it. I really like this top. Oh, and then this is for... the others, so I can probably just grab the Allegan pieces from this one. Judging by her sheepish expression, Tataru has a favor to ask. Caligari, could you spare a moment? While Creel goes and finds this expert of hers, I mean, there's a gift I was hoping to send to our friends in the first. You see, and since we might be waiting a while, I was wondering if you wouldn't mind giving me a hand with it. My first attempt turned out well, so now I'm going to make it properly. I'll be in the kitchen at the House of Splendors. Meet me there. Okay! Well, I'd better be off too. I shall see you soon, either here or at the house, depending on how our patients fare in my absence. Bye, Creel, I love you! My mustache is itchy. They call me Itchy Stash Cash. I don't know where the cash part comes in. That's not my name, but the itchy part makes sense. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Hello, squished seal flippers. How are you doing today? Where am I going? This way. Salutations, good friends. Salutations, malefactors. Hold on, if we have another seal in the chat. Hold on, where is it? Here we go. There. An appropriate minion. He's so cute. Man, I'm so eepy today. I'm sorry that you're so eepy. Where's the kitchen? Oh, I think the kitchen's upstairs? Yeah. Seal it up, seal it, seal it up. Seal it up, seal it, seal it up. Oh, seal it up, seal it up. Can I dance with you? Dance. Dance with me, Seal. Dance with me. Don't you turn your back on me! Fine. Yo! Oh, do you guys know each other? That's nice. That's nice. Oh my god, Tataru. That's adorable. I love your hat. There you are, Caligari. As I'm sure you've guessed, this gift is a bit of home cooking. Unlike Creel, I can't do much to help our friends directly, but that doesn't mean I've been idle. I've been doing my best for the Order, taking on this job and that to keep our coffers full. I've even helped out with the Ishgardian restoration. And in the course of all this, my culinary skills have come on quite a bit, so I thought, why not make something for our friends? It's baking in the oven even as we speak. Shouldn't be long now. That's the first time I've used a Twitch command. Aw. Ishgard. Ishgard is one of my favorite areas. There, baked to perfection, if I do say so myself. I love her little wooden spatula. It's bread. It's bread. It's bread. It smells great. I love bread. Bread's awesome. Doesn't it just? It's called Archon loaf, in case you're wondering, and it's what they eat over in Charlian. Simple fare, I admit, but I thought it would remind our friends of home. If nothing else, Kryle tells me it's a good source of ether, so it should lend them a bit of strength at least. There's nothing, there truly is nothing like the smell of bread fresh from the oven. Creel, and if it isn't Rambros, too. God damn, Rambros, you big man. I trust you require no introductions either, Caligari. Greetings, my friend. Full glad am I to see you well. I confess I have a long list of questions to ask you, but I will endeavor to contain my curiosity for the present. I understand our mutual friend is struggling with the application of certain Allagan technologies. I have been keeping Rambros appraised of events in the First. Suffice to say, he knows about the Exarch. If anyone alive can provide insight into this matter, it is him and his fellow sons. Loath I am to disappoint you after so glowing an endorsement. Memory transference was the sole province of Allagan royalty, its mechanisms closely guarded secrets. If any record of them remains, we have yet to find it. To wit, I regret that I can offer no solution to your problem, which begs the question of why I bother to come here, empty-handed as I am. The answer being, rather brazenly, to ask for a favor. I would have you relay a message to our comrade. God, I just act like a fucking email for you people. Tell him we never doubted him. Never doubted that he would achieve all that he said he would. Those of us who remained behind have yet to play our part. But when the time comes, he may rest easy in the knowledge that we will most assuredly do so. And then the tower shall shine once more as a beacon of hope in this world and beyond. So tell him that we consider his duty done, and that he should follow his heart now. Forgive me, but do you say this to discourage him from overexerting himself, or to encourage him to hold nothing back? That is for our friend to decide, but either way I dare say a certain someone will be unimpressed. Well, there you have it, Caligari. If you would be so kind as to see Rambro's message and Tataru's bread to their intended recipients, along with my report, of course. Alright. Creel, before I wrap this bread up, would you mind giving it a try, just to make sure everything is as it should be? But of course, I'm always happy to lend my taste buds. Eat some bread. Eat some bread. Eat some bread. Excuse me, Rambros, as your fellow Charlian, may I trouble you for your opinion? Well, I usually have mine with a good dollop of Rollenberry jam, but I suppose plain is best for sampling purposes. She looks so worried. Oh, it's so cute. I see. I see. Oh no, is it that bad? Indeed it is, Tataru. Dense and unpleasant, exactly as it should be. Just so, the very taste of home. As you might expect, our countrymen have amassed a wealth of culinary wisdom from around every corner of the world. But our native cuisine is, shall we say, a little lacking. In Charlian, the majority regard food as a source of nourishment rather than enjoyment. Save for those few who actually research the culinary arts, we pay little heed to the niceties of taste and texture. It was against such a gastronomic landscape that what is now called the Archon Loaf was born, the creation of an Archon who devoted himself to the study of bodily sustenance. In order to maximize its nutritional value, he incorporated copious quantities of pulverized fish and vegetable matter into the dough, all with nary a care for those qualities which makes bread enjoyable. The result is a flavor that continues to describe description. Yet for its many shortcomings, the loaf's nutritional value cannot be denied, and being a damnably convenient way to cater to one's bodily needs, it quickly found an audience among busy scholars. Why, when I was a lad, nigh every meal was a sandwich made with the very bread and whatever ingredients happened to be on hand.
I suspect just about every other Archon could say the same. Having been away from home for so long, I thought I might have forgotten the taste, but no, it's all too familiar. How it takes me back.
If there is enough, perhaps you can spare some for the Exarch. He's certain to appreciate it.
Oh, there's plenty to go around. I'll be sure to wrap up an extra slice.
Callie Warburton. Hey, everybody, how you doing? It's, Callie Warburton. It's Cusco's poison, the poison for Cusco. Poison specially chosen to kill Cusco. I got it right here.
Caligari, when you deliver the loaf, please be sure to send everyone my regards. Tell them we're doing everything we can and we'll be praying for their safe return until the moment they get back. All right.
Bye! When I was a boy, I sat on a banana. And, of course, that changed my life.
All right.
Thank you. I think it's pretty good, all things considered. Hey, Peter. Hey, Peter. Hey, Peter. Peter, pumpkin eater.
Snack in the Discord food? Okay, I've got about 9 minutes left of Final Fantasy. I think we'll do we'll deliver the loaf and we'll probably call it good for Final Fantasy today. And then we'll be switching to, I'll probably take a lunch break real fast. And then we'll be switching to Hyperlight Drifter for a couple hours. And then who knows, maybe if I get bored of Hyperlight Drifter or we get to a natural sort of endpoint, maybe I'll come back to Final Fantasy. I do not have a house. I do not have the money to buy a house, and I don't even know how the process would even really work, to be honest. Yes, I do have business with the Exarch, thank you.
That does a big boy.
What if Deadlock and then Hyperlight Drifter? Nah, probably Hyperlight Drifter. I got my game in the morning. I promised that I would not play a shit ton of Deadlock this week, and I'm trying to stick to it. It's true. That's why I try to get it out in the morning. Welcome back, my friend. How was your journey? Created by an Archon who devoted himself to the study of sustenance, this bread infused with pulverized fish and vegetables is extremely nutritious, assuming one can get past the taste. By the 12. Archon loaf? How did you ever come by this? I swear it had come straight from Charlian.
It kinda did.
Rambro said that, did he? His words are very nearly as heavy as the bread, but I appreciate the sentiment. Should you have the chance, you may tell him that he needn't worry. That which I seek to do, I do of my own volition and with all of my heart. In pursuing this path, I fully expect to learn the censure of our friends, and to deserve it. But I shall forge on regardless. Forge on as you yourself did when faced with a similar predicament. So I ask that you have faith in me, in what we do. But we're talking about your journey. Before the others arrive, I would like to hear how their bodies fare. Oh, and the bread I shall save for later. Though it has been many years, I have not forgotten the feats of mastication required to consume it, nor how unconductive they are to conversation. You hate prepping and eating food? That's like my favorite part of the day. Hello.
Forgive the delay. We have visited every region and confirmed the presence of Ascians throughout the realm.
Lest a grave predicament be made to seem hopeless, it should be noted that they are of inferior rank. The
The black masked minions who answer to the red. Yes, a gaggle of schemers attempting to exploit recent events, to sow the seeds of petty conflict. Fortunately, nothing of any great concern has come of their meddling just yet.
We also encountered a number of the Crystarium's former defenders, busily solving this problem and that in a bid to become warriors of light.
Their zeal is to be applauded. It is but a pity I cannot encourage them on their course.
Not knowing Elizabeth set them upon it, no. Both the troubles to be solved and the villains to be vanquished are his doing too, like as not. And so, with apologies to the aspiring warriors of light, I believe it best that we deal with the Ascians quickly and quietly.
I quite agree.
But tell us, what news from the source? How fare our bodies?
Not good. It's pretty bad. Yeah, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. You guys are basically a bunch of corpses that are breathing.
Oh dear. Then we must redouble our efforts. Not that we've ever stinted in that regard.
This would seem an appropriate moment to ask about the spirit vessel. Tell me you've made some progress.
We have, as it happens. One moment.
I love Beck Lug. I like prepping, but it gets messy depending on the food. I usually prep meat at home. I really like cooking and eating the food that I cook. Yum, 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 delicious. However, if it takes more than like...
Red stones. Then this doth mean...
if it takes more than like 45 minutes to make something, I do get a little sick of it after a while.
For the benefit of all, permit us to explain. As you will recall, using white auracite as our starting point, we fashioned a vessel for mind and memory both. Yet, though it served this purpose admirably, the process of imbuing it with one's complete essence proved a somewhat thornier proposition. Simply put, the memory would not accompany the mind. And so, we looked to the Allegan's mastery of memory transference for a solution.
This approach was not without its own complications, however, relying as it does upon blood, which inanimate objects notably do not possess. We duly explored methods of suffusing the vessel with drops of the aforementioned. Alas, our painstaking experimentation succeeded only in making me feel faint, and singularly failed to imbue the crystal with the necessary properties. It was then that an idea occurred to me, namely that we might fuse the vessel not with normal blood, but with my crystallized essence.
You're doing this for our sakes, so far be it from us to complain. But don't think we haven't noticed what's happening to your arm.
It falls well short of offering up my life in exchange for yours, which was your only stipulated prohibition, as I recall. And it is but a small price to pay for delivering you home.
You are the reason we're here.
Assuming it works, we shall soon know if this grisly addition will serve as a suitable conduit for the subject's memory. Although not soon enough to warrant your waiting, the test is like to take a while.
Let us be off then. We have Ascians to attend to, among other things.
We have ass to attend to, among other things.
Forgive me, but I count 6 vessels, and there are only 5 of us.
Huh. Are you coming with us, Mr. Exarch?
For testing purposes.
Ah.
I will personally use it to see whether the crystal functions as it should.
I wonder if he wants to come to the source.
And if it does, wouldn't that mean that your soul could also return to the source?
Yes. In theory, at least. But there is a distinct difference between your circumstances and mine. While your corporeal forms want for souls, my past self does not. Mayhap our essences would blend, or mayhap they would curdle. There is no telling.
Don't curdle yourself, brother. Don't curdle yourself. You don't want to do that.
And you'd be willing to take that risk?
I would.
Brother, I am 90% crystal at this point. I would love to have my flesh meat back again. I get it. I get it.
I see.
Okay, bye. I guess she's mad? Why is she mad? Because he's putting himself in danger? It's his choice. Let him do what he wants. Look at him. He's so smart. He's got a big staff and cool sandals. Ow. All right. We will call that there. I would like to speak with thee on the matter of the Exarch's return to the source. Thou wilt have observed that our friend spake not in certainties, and if Beck Lug hath the right of it, 'tis possible to predict the outcome of his plan with some confidence. And it is their assessment that, given the opportunity, the Exarch's soul should successfully merge with that of his younger self. Which is not to say the process is without complications. For one, the Exarch hath been subjected to an additional rejoining, an experience which will have wrought a change in his ethereal composition. And for that thyself didst demonstrate in merging with Ardbert. However, there existeth an affinity twixt like souls, and this doth give us cause for hope. Yet there remaineth one immutable condition upon which success doth hinge. The Exarch must needs recognize his past self as simply that, himself. As our recent travails have demonstrated, memories are essential to the soul. Any discrepancy in the former may feasibly cause the latter to spurn its former flesh. 'Tis a seemingly simple yet complex problem. For nigh on a century our friend hath striven only to deliver this realm, to deliver thee. And to that singular end did he cast aside his very name, that he might assume the mantle of the Crystal Exarch. Henceforth none can say what choices our friend will make, but I thought it only right that thou be made aware of these truths. We'll take that. All right. That will do it for Final Fantasy for now. That was very fun. It's been a while since I've gotten to just sit and kind of play the story of Final Fantasy XIV for a couple of hours. I hope people enjoyed it. I know that it's not something that like everyone is super into. I know that it's not something that everyone is super familiar with.